What is it?
Are you still up?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
The stars are so pretty. Do you want to come see them with me?
Okay then, just for a little while.
Wow. It feels like they might come falling down at any moment.
Yeah.
You know, it still feels strange. The fact that I'm still here, talking with you.
How come?
My grandmother told me that I could never return to the village once I left on the journey to regenerate the world. So, when I talked with you the night before leaving Asalia, I thought it would be the very last time. But I'm still here, right beside you.
And that's the way it'll be. Crucius is gone. And tomorrow, when I win against Katos and have him remove the seal, the worlds will be reunited. You don't have to worry anymore.
So you're going to fight Katos?
I have to.
But he's your father.
It's because he's my dad that I have to fight.
Why?
He wants to settle things. He wants to settle the score with his own past. That's what it feels like to me.
Maybe you're right. After all, he saved us.
Yeah, and I also want to settle things myself.
What do you mean?
I've spent this whole time expecting you to do everything. I just took it for granted that you're the only one who could regenerate the world. I never questioned that.
You didn't know. It's not your fault. And besides, you saved me, just like you promised you would.
But because of that, a lot of people lost their lives. I have to shoulder their sacrifices. For their sake and mine, I have to defeat the Katos of the past.
I understand.
When this is all over, I hope the world becomes a place where everyone can live together.
When this journey ends and the world really becomes like that, what are you going to do? Will you return to Asalia?
I don't think I'm going back there again. I plan to go on a journey to collect all of these.
X-Spheres?
Unless they're all retrieved, there will be more victims like you and Presea. So I want to gather all of them before that happens. That's my way of showing gratitude to these guys for using their powers to fight.
Do you mind if I come along with you?
What?
I want to continue to be by your side, just like I've been up until now.
All right. We'll go together. Let's go explore the new world together.
Okay.
What is it?
Lloyd, are you still up?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
Then let's go outside and look at the stars. They're beautiful right now.
Okay then, just for a little while.
Wow, you can see just as many stars here as you can from your house, Lloyd.
That reminds me how you and the professor used to come to my house just to look at the stars.
Raine always told me to study the positions of the stars.
How come?
So we'll be ready in case we're chased out from the village.
Well, anyway, knowing the position of the stars is important. It'll keep you from getting lost.
At least you know a lot about those types of things.
What do you mean, at least?
Say, Lloyd, can I ask you something?
What's up?
How come you don't discriminate against half-elves?
Huh? Do you think it would be better if I did?
No, I'd hate that.
Then it's good that I don't, right?
Yeah, but it's just... no matter where we go, that's just the way it is.
Who decided that?
Who decided?
Humans, elves, whatever. There are people you like and ones you don't. That's all there is to it.
Lloyd?
If I'd been born a half-elf, I don't think I could stand being liked or disliked over something I can't do anything about.
Yeah.
You can't change what you are and how you're born.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, but I guess that means I can't change the fact that I'm stupid, huh?
Don't worry. Your stupidity is what makes you cool.
Hey, what the heck does that mean?
I really like you, Lloyd. Even though you're a human.
Huh?
I think that if I'm with you, I'll eventually learn to like humans.
Well then, why don't you come with me?
To where?
When this journey is over and the worlds are reunited, I plan to gather all the X-Spheres.
To make sure there won't be any more people like Presea?
Exactly.
That's a good idea. I'd worry if you're by yourself, so I'll come along too.
Okay then, it's a deal.
Yeah, we'll be friends forever.
What is it?
Are you still up?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
In that case, would you like to join me outside?
Okay then, just for a little while.
It really brings back so many memories.
What does?
This village.
Huh?
Oh, have you forgotten? Genis and I were born here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I never realized that there were two separate worlds. Now all my research seems so meaningless.
So, the reason you were interested in old ruins was...
I was searching for the images from my childhood. Heimdall, the otherworldly gate. Everything was over here, in Tethe'alla.
I'm glad you finally found it, Professor.
Should I be glad?
But this is the village you'd been searching for, right? You finally found your homeland.
Yes. In the end, perhaps I should be glad.
What's wrong? Did I say something bad?
No. I'm glad I learned the truth instead of spending my entire life never knowing where my roots were.
Your roots? I wonder where I was born.
You should ask Katos when you get the chance.
Katos? I couldn't talk to him about that.
That man has risked his life to protect you. Think carefully what that means.
But I don't understand what he's thinking. Why did he just go along with what Mythos told him to do?
Who knows? But in protecting you, he acted against Mythos.
He deceived us.
People change. For better or for worse.
Then why does he still want to fight me?
Adults are troublesome creatures. They aren't very good at admitting their mistakes. This is probably his way of settling things.
Settling things. Once it's over, I wonder if I'll be able to ask him about my roots.
Perhaps. If you do find out where you were born, would you like to go there together?
Yeah, that sounds good. Along the way, we can collect all the X-Spheres from around the world. I don't think these things should just be left about.
Yes, it would be best if they never appear again.
Right?
Okay, then it's settled. When the worlds are reunited, we'll head for your birthplace together.
Okay, that's a promise. What is it?
You still up?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
Well, in that case, you want some company for a little while?
Okay then, just for a little while.
So, aren't you nervous
Huh?
about tomorrow? The battle with Kratos.
Yeah, a little.
Right, of course you'd be. Doesn't it bother you?
What, fighting with Kratos?
Yeah. I mean, he's your father, right? Isn't it kind of difficult to face him?
The fact that he's my father still hasn't sunk in. When I stop and think about it, it does seem like he helped me out a lot along the way. But he also betrayed us and put us through hell. So accepting the fact that he's my father is harder to deal with than the fact that I have to fight him.
I see. But, I'm still a little envious.
Why?
I was abandoned as a child. So I don't have a clue who my parents are. I thought about what it would be like if I was in your place. If my parent was my enemy and yet still came to my aid, I think I'd just be all confused.
I'm confused too, even now.
Well, so, when I imagined about fighting my own father tomorrow, I got really frightened.
You did? You dork. You don't have to put yourself in my shoes that much, you know?
I know, but either way, it nearly drove me crazy. I couldn't take it. Anyway, that's how I felt, so I thought maybe you're feeling the same way.
Thanks, Sheena.
Say, what are you planning to do after this?
After this?
When the worlds are reunited, our journey will be over, right? So what then?
Well, I think I want to go on a journey to collect all the X-Spheres.
Oh, that's a good idea. Could I come along with you?
Huh? You don't have to go back to Mizuho?
I wanna be with you.
Sure. I want to be with you too.
Really? Then it's settled, okay? You can't change your mind now. We're going together on a journey to collect all the X-Spheres in the world.
Yeah. That way, no more people will fall victim to the X-Spheres. And these things will never be dragged into a conflict like this again.
It's a promise. If you don't keep it, I'm gonna invoke the Mizuho tradition of making a liar swallow 1,000 needles.
Whoa. Okay, I promise. What is it?
Are you awake?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
Could you come outside and talk with me?
Okay then, just for a little while.
Our journey is almost over.
Yeah, when I defeat Kratos and release Origin tomorrow.
You don't feel any trepidation about fighting Kratos?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But I guess Kratos wants to fight us.
I do not understand. I do not see the logic of this fight. For all intent and purposes, Crucius no longer exists.
Well, I think Kratos wants to bid farewell to his old self as an angel of Crucius.
Can he not do that by physically abandoning his role as an angel?
He's probably lived too long to do that. I can't even imagine what 4,000 years is like.
4,000 years. Continuing to exist beyond the limits of your race is a painful thing.
Wonder what I'd do if I had that kind of time.
Eventually, you would get tired of living. That is what I think.
Get tired? I wonder if that's true. If you can live for a long time, you'll get to do a lot of things.
Is it not because people know that they will eventually die, that they try very hard to live? When people die, everything is over. Therefore, everyone wants to find their destiny before that time comes. At least, that's how I feel.
Yeah, maybe so. It's kind of like if the holidays lasted forever, I'd never do my homework.
I don't think that is quite the same thing.
Oh, really?
It is not the same, but it is easy to understand.
It's okay. I wasn't offended or anything.
I spent my life watching the people of my village grow older and pass me by.
Yeah.
Even my younger sister, Alicia, grew much older than me. I wanted to go on to the next grade with everyone else. But I, alone, am still on a holiday.
Then let's grow older together.
Together? With you?
When this journey is over, I'm planning to go around the world collecting all the remaining X-Spheres to make sure that people will never get hurt by them.
I wish to go with you too. Together with you, I may be able to fill the void in my life.
Then let's make that a promise.
Yes, it's a promise. Please, don't leave me behind.
I promise I won't. What is it?
Are you awake?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
I see. Then, would you like to come speak with me for a little while?
Okay then, just for a little while.
It's a strange feeling.
Huh? What is?
That your father appears younger than me.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It doesn't feel real to me yet either. It feels more like he's my older brother.
Brother, huh? Yes, I could imagine that.
Although, I guess you could say the same about us.
I too have thought of you as a younger brother. I don't have any brothers, but if I had a younger brother, I imagine he might be like you.
If I was your brother, I'd probably be a lot more level-headed.
No, you really don't lose control of yourself. You may have gotten that from your father.
Regal, do you understand Katos and the things he does?
Why do you ask?
I was thinking that you two are a little bit alike, you and Katos, in a lot of ways.
You think? Even when I lost the one I loved, I don't think I lost control of myself. I even shocked myself at how calm and subdued I am all the time.
Really? But you sought revenge for Alicia, right? Whether that's a good thing or not, I'd hardly call that calm and subdued.
If that was really for Alicia's sake, or if it was to fill the void of my own sadness in losing her, I honestly don't know.
I think you think too hard about stuff all the time. What you said are the same things. How sad you are shows how important Alicia was to you.
I see. You always seem to find the simple truth.
People tell me I'm simple-minded. Maybe if they add the two of us together and divide by half, we'd be just right.
Perhaps. When this journey is over, maybe I'll accompany you and learn your way of thinking.
I don't know if learning from me is such a good idea. But if you want to come along with me after this journey is over, that's fine by me. It'll be like killing two birds with one stone.
Two birds with one stone? Will I be of use to you somehow?
Once the worlds are reunited, I'm planning on collecting all the X-Spheres. I mean, we can't just leave them out there the way they are now, right?
Indeed. Perhaps we should allow these sad beings to continue their sleep forever. Otherwise, history may repeat itself.
Exactly. So, I thought stuff like X-Sphere shipping records left at your company might turn out to be useful.
I'd like you to allow me to join you on that journey.
Really? To be honest, I don't even know if I'll be able to collect all of them in my lifetime.
I expect my business experience may be of use in accomplishing that. And besides, Alicia would surely prefer that I help you, rather than return to my cell and idle my time away.
It'll be a tremendous help to have you around.
My strength is yours, even after our current journey ends. You are my new hope for the future. We will move forward together.
What is it?
Sorry, did I wake you?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
Then can I talk to you for a sec?
Okay then, just for a little while.
Sorry about calling you out here in the middle of the night.
Nah, don't worry about it. What's up?
I'll get right to the point. What's up with this Katos guy?
Well, what do you mean, what's up?
Doesn't he piss you off?
Zelos, why are you so mad?
Well, he's done all this stuff to us. Turned against us and even betrayed his own son? Damned right I'm mad.
Do you really think you're in a position to be mad?
We don't need to talk about me. I'm really good at conveniently forgetting things like that.
That's hardly something to brag about.
I think parents are there to protect their children.
Well, yeah.
But this guy, he just goes back and forth like he can't make up his mind. Doesn't he realize that it only hurts you? And then after all that, he challenges you to a duel? What kind of family turns swords against one another? This whole thing's nuts.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true.
You certainly don't seem that worked up about it. Doesn't he piss you off?
Well, right now, you're mad enough for the both of us.
I hate parents like that. Parents who just jerk their kids around for their own convenience.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I guess he did kind of jerk me around.
Exactly. I mean, he knew about the Eternal Sword and the Eternal Ring from the very beginning and didn't say a word about them.
What? What about the Eternal Ring?
Well...
Is Katos the one that told you about the Eternal Ring?
So, Lloyd, after we've succeeded in reuniting the worlds, what are you gonna do?
Zelos, you heard about the ring from Katos, didn't you?
He knew everything. That humans can't use the Eternal Sword, the details of Colette's sickness, the way to make the Eternal Ring, everything.
Yeah, I guess when you think about it that way, he could have said something sooner.
Exactly.
But even if he had told us, I don't think we would have believed him. So maybe he did his best to gauge when to do what, and to set things up for us along the way.
When you put it that way, I suppose that might be true. Now I feel kind of stupid for getting so worked up over it.
Not at all. Because you were upset, I think I've calmed down. I'm not worked up anymore.
Oh. Well, that's good then.
Tomorrow, I'll fight Katos, and then I'll ask him what he was thinking and what he was trying to do.
Tomorrow, if Origin's seal is broken, the worlds will begin to unite, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. About that question you asked earlier? I'm planning to go on a journey to search for X-Spheres.
Huh?
You asked what I was gonna do after the worlds are reunited.
Oh, I get it. That sounds like a good idea. We should put the X-Spheres somewhere people will never get their hands on them again. For the sake of living beings, as well as for the lifeless ones.
And what about you? What are you gonna do?
Me? Good question. The institution of the Chosen will surely be abolished, so, I guess I'll just tag along with you.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yep, I think it's an awesome idea if I do say so myself. Zelos, savior of the world, on a journey with his faithful sidekick. What do you think?
Whatever, man. Do what you like.
Okay then, it's settled. It's gonna be awesome traveling around with me. Just you wait.
Yeah.